designing concerts and shooting music videos for some of the biggest artists in the world. And my tech brain never went away, and what I saw was that the music industry's gone completely digital. Everyone records digitally now. They've got home computers, workstations. But strangely enough, one of the biggest problems for people that record music is that they're constantly losing files. Crashed hard drives, corrupted files. It's a big issue for the music industry. I'm sure every single one of you's lost a file at some point in your world of computing. But the music industry has a big problem. And so I started to ask my clients, well, what are the 3 biggest problems you've got? And it's real simple. We can never find our stuff. We're always losing our stuff. And when I want to collaborate with somebody else, it's really difficult to do. So a year ago, I went down this path and started Gobbler. Called my sister up and I said, let's start a company, let's solve this problem. And today, I want to show you what we've done. So this is Gobbler. And what you're seeing here is a catalog of a bunch of files. What you're seeing here is the life of a musician. A bunch of hard drives with a bunch of stuff on it, and who knows what's on it. So it's real simple. I just click on the question mark, scan these drives, and Gobbler basically goes through and looks and finds every single musical project on these drives, and builds a catalog out so you can see what's going on. That's really nice. So now I can unplug one of these drives, throw it back in the closet, and if I was ever looking for something, I can just type it in, go, oh, there's that project, and which drive is it on? It's on the desktop. Real easy to find. And it's a simple idea, but you know what? For the music industry, this doesn't exist. And now backup. Offsite backup is the only way to properly store your stuff. And these files are so important to these artists. This is their livelihood. If their house burns down and they have an extra drive for the backup somewhere, it really doesn't help them. So what we've done is we've created a really simple way for them to securely back up their projects in the cloud. And to do that, all you gotta do is find a project, select it, click backup, and it's that simple. Gobbler's now using a proprietary lossless compression to make this entire project half the size of normal. It's encrypting it, and it's sending to a secure offsite server. But what's neat about Gobbler is it's not just backup, it's also constant monitoring. So what we've done is we've created a system where not only do we back it up, but we also can create revision histories. Because artists sometimes lose files, they get a little high, they misplace things, and we want to make it really easy for them to get those files back. And so all you got to do with Gobbler is say, okay, you know what? I want the version from February 23rd at 8:38 a.m. Click download. And in this case, I'm going to put it on this, I'll put it here, on this Gobbler drive. I'll choose the folder. Where you can see is Gobbler's now going to the cloud saying, hey, I want to make this version again. What do I do? It's going, oh, it's all these different files. And you'll notice now it's downloading from the cloud. This project is a gigabyte project. And even though Jason has done a great job with bandwidth, this project's downloading way faster than bandwidth in this room. And there's a reason for that. We're dealing with a system. Gobbler as a system is all about file management too. And Gobbler knows where everything is, whether it's in the cloud or on your drives. So what's happening here is Gobbler's going, oh, hold on a minute. I know I've got this project saved in the cloud, but there's a lot of files on these drives that are also in this project. So instead of having to re-download them all from the cloud, we're actually copying a bunch of files across the drives to recreate this new project. And by doing that, we actually make it really easy to move large data sets around. And that's one of the big problems that we're solving with musicians, is helping them move big data sets around. But sending projects, or backing up projects isn't the only thing. Well, actually, let me just show you this. So we've downloaded that project, and there it is. So that's 1 gigabyte downloaded in less than a minute. So now I want to send a project, and we've made it really simple. So I'm going to take that same project, and I'm going to send it to Jason Kalkanis. Click send. And if you look to the top right here, you'll notice a ground notification. That project's been sent. Why should I re-upload that project to the cloud for him to have to download it? He's going to get an email at some point very quickly saying, hey, download this file. And what's neat about Gobbler is that now we're monitoring files on his side. So in the music industry, what typically will happen is that gigabyte project will then get copied to a new project. And Jason might rename it Remix and do a bunch of work in it. When he goes to send it back to me, instead of having to re-upload all that stuff, Gobbler's going to go, oh, hold on a minute. I've got all these files already, so I'm just going to upload the new and change files. And when I go to download it and save it to another drive, Gobbler's going to go, hold on a minute. I got the rest of these files locally. So instead of having to re-download all that stuff, I'm just going to copy it across. So I'm out of time, but that's Gobbler.